I'm not gonna lie, I probably filmed this video, started filming this video probably about 4 times. This is probably my 4th or 5th time now, but 5th time lucky. Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be taking you guys along on a full day of eating low carb style. So instead of just showing you guys what I eat every day, what I eat today, which is pretty much what you would expect from a full day of eating video, I want to have some purpose behind the video and to add some value to the video. So throughout the day while I'm having my meals, I'm going to give you guys some tips and ideas on how to volume eat and how to eat low carb. Because I am a big eater. I am hungry all the time and I need to feel satisfied and satiated. So during my low carb days, I have picked up some ideas, tricks and some foods that has helped me feel fuller for longer and which has kept me satiated and satisfied. So having said that, I'm going to have my next meal in maybe about an hour or 2. I'm not hungry yet. I did have my first meal already, which was a Power Crunch bar, because I normally go to the gym fasted, but I woke up really hungry this morning, so I listened to my body and I had the Power Crunch bar. So the bar in itself isn't a volume food, because although it looks quite big, it is very airy and there's not much substance to it. But it is a great low carb option, because a lot of protein bars you'd expect anywhere from 15 to 20 plus carbs, but in this bar there is only 10 grams of carbs, and it is a great high fat protein bar as well, because you can expect anywhere from 12 to 13 grams of fat in one of those bars. So that is a great option for a low carb, high fat day. But before we jump into the next clip, which will be my next meal, I got some packages in the mail the other day that I want to open with you guys. So I'm really excited because obviously it is just more gym stuff, which you can never have enough of. So let's open the first package. And of course I had to order some of the new things from the new Gymshark range, and I only got 2 things. So the first thing I got was their new bralette, which is pretty much like a crop because it does go down a bit lower. So I just got the blue color one, which I love, and I got an extra small, so I'm really hoping that it fits. It does look quite small, but I don't have the biggest rib cage, so hopefully it fits. And of course I got their new hoodie, jumper, pullover, whatever you call it. I love this so much. The quality feels really good, as always, as you would expect from Gymshark. I have a million items, Gymshark items, and I love every single one of them. They have lasted a very long time, and I know that they will only continue to last. And this is again an extra small. I just chose extra small and crossed my fingers. So I'll try this on later and hoping that it fits. Next, I got some new leggings because I wear gym clothes every day, and I'm running out of, well, I'm not running out of leggings, but every day I don't wash my clothes every day, so by the end of the week you run out. So I reordered from a brand that I have previously purchased from, and they're called Celestial Bodies, and I absolutely adore their leggings because 1, the quality is amazing, 2, they make your glutes and your legs look phenomenal, and 3, they are just super comfortable. So I got 2 items. I got a pair of shorts and a pair of capris, and they are both high-waisted. So I got a pink pair of capris, which I love pink. I have these exact same pair in white, and I do adore the white, but you have to be very careful of what kind of underwear you wear. Some people say that they're not see-through and you can't see your underwear, but I personally can notice my underwear, the outline of it, and if you wear a certain color or like any underwear with patterns on it, you will see it. So just be careful if you get the white, but the whites are very nice as well. So these are the pink pair, and they just have a little logo on the bottom. And Celestial Bodies are known for their leggings and their shorts and their capris because of their scrunch in the booty, and that really accentuates your booty. And I did get some booty shorts, which I'm hoping, I know they're booty shorts, so I expect them to be short, but I hope they're not like butt cheek showing short. But if they are, I'll just wear them at home, but they look quite tiny. They look very tiny. But again, they have the logo, and they have the scrunch at the back, and they are also high-waisted. So if you haven't heard of Celestial Bodies before, I highly recommend them. Definitely check them out. Their quality is amazing. The material is nice and thick. They will last you. I haven't had any problems with them. I love them. You can get long leggings, capris, shorts. They also offer some sports bras and tops as well, so check them out. So I've been talking for long enough now, and so I will cut this clip off here, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Alrighty guys, I'm about to make meal 2, which is what is known as protein fluff or protein ice cream. This is a great meal because you get a lot of volume for very little calorie. So I have some tips to make this more voluminous and filling and satiating and satisfying. So the first tip is quite easy: add lots of ice. My second tip would be, instead of using water to blend it up, use something like almond milk or cashew milk, because that's what's going to give you the added thickness and creaminess. My third tip is to use a protein powder such as Quest, because it is a blended protein, so it's got whey and casein in it as well. I just find that they blend, cook and bake the best. Also make sure that your protein has very minimal carbs, because some protein powders, you know, can have up to 10, 15, 20 plus carbs, so make sure that you check the nutritional value there as well. Fourthly, you will need a thickening agent to hold everything together, to hold your milk, your protein, everything together, and to make sure that it doesn't turn into like a smoothie consistency so you can't drink it. So you'll need a thickening agent such as xanthan gum or guar gum, and that is what's gonna give you the fluff effect. Okay, now let's talk toppings. Obviously, you can have the option of just eating the protein fluff as it is, but if you wanted some toppings, some great ideas would be some puffed rice, puffed kamut, or puffed corn, because you get a lot of volume for very little carbs and very little calories as well. I don't have any of those on hand, but what I do have is something very similar, which is rice cakes. So all I'm going to do is just get 1 or 2 rice cakes, break it up, and then top my protein fluff with that. Obviously, if you didn't want any carbs whatsoever and you're on a high fat day as well, you can put things such as chia seeds, nuts, or even peanut butter on top, and then what you'd get from that is pretty much just a protein and fat meal. So I hope you guys got some tips out of that, and if you do make it, do let me know and do share your topping ideas with the rest of us down below. Not gonna lie, I filmed that like 3 to 4 times as well. I have a problem with stumbling over words. It drives me nuts. So it is time for meal 3 of the day, and nothing says volume better than vegetables. And what I love to make are my stir fries. So my base ingredient is actually this pre-packaged stir fry mix that I get from the shops. Obviously you can buy the vegetables yourself and cut it up, but I just love the convenience of it. What I also love to add are some mushrooms, because mushrooms are high in protein, low in carb, and they add a lot of volume. I also love to add a heap of spinach and some zucchini as well. I personally love to spiralize it because I love the extra texture and I feel like you get a bit more volume out of it. Finally, I love adding some cannellini beans because I love the texture of the beans. They are higher in carb than the other vegetables that I just showed you, but they are lower in carb than things such as chickpeas. So the trick to stir fries is not to add any store-bought packaged sauces, because they are filled with carbs, sugars and fats, and all in all calories. So what I love to do is just season and flavor my stir fries with salt, pepper, chili powder, chili flakes and some tamari sauce as well. But then at the end I also like to top my stir fries off with some feta cheese, because a little goes a long way, as well as some chutney. And honestly, you can make a huge meal out of this just by adding all these low carb, low calorie vegetables, and it is amazing. It tastes phenomenal. I will also be adding an egg on top, a whole egg for the extra fats and protein. So that is my next volume eating tip, all the vegetables. So let's get this made. Hi guys, so while I still had some natural light coming in from outside, I thought that I would film this part of the video now, which is just explaining my last meal of the day, which can be considered as one big epic meal or two smaller meals, because the first part is always savory and the second part is always sweet, because I have the biggest sweet tooth and I always need to end my day with something sweet. So having said that, I am also a creature of habit and I genuinely love the foods that I eat. So I'll actually be having meal 3 again, which is my stir fry. But I just won't be having the egg because I don't need the extra fats and protein. My last meal of the day is actually going to be my protein waffles, which I really love. And my tips for getting volume out of waffles is to make more thinner waffles as opposed to 1 or 2 thick waffles, because I just mentally feel like that I'm eating, or I get a lot more when they're thinner and when I have more of them in front of me, and you actually get a lot of volume. I also like to slowly add a bit of water because it gives me more batter. More batter means more waffles. Another tip would be to be cautious of what you top your waffles with, if you do choose to top them, and what sauces you use. Because I also have higher fats on my low carb days, I like to mix normal peanut butter with some PB2 powder. You can actually get a lot of sauce out of a little bit of PB2 powder. Just add a bit of extra water, and I also love to add some more stevia to make it more sweet, because the PB2 isn't, I personally don't think that it's sweet. You just get a lot more flavor out of adding a bit of stevia to it, or even some 0 calorie or low calorie maple syrup such as Walden Farms. So that is my tips for the waffles, and like I said earlier with the stir fry, just don't add any bottled sauces. Season it with salt, pepper, chili flakes, chili powder, turmeric powder, tamari sauce or low sodium soy sauce, and even with some sriracha on top would be perfect as well. So really hope that you guys picked up some tips and tricks for volume eating and low carb eating today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and I will see you guys in the next video.